Hey guys, what's going on here? It's Man of Flower Gaming coming at you today with a Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, I want to go over where I'm at on the Pythion fragment. As you see here, I'm already at 55 out of 100, so we're right on track to get him. Darn ads. I want to go over the teams I've used for the dungeons that we've already ran, which was the Ice Golem and the Fire Knight. And I believe, yeah, it's this one. For my Fire Knight team, I'm running Bad Alcazar with increased allied crit rate in all battles. I've got Theodore the Savant, Yumiko, Duchess, and my Seer. Now, if we take a look at my champions here, where's that at? Seer. Where's my Seer? Seer. Now, I'm running Bad Alcazar here in a Immortal and Frenzy set, because he's going to get that 10% turn meter boost for every 5 HP loss. Plus, with the skills of constantly healing and the Immortal set, he's just going to keep himself up and moving at all times. Plus, the 25% increase crit rate in all battles helps him out, since I don't fully have him at max crit rate here. You see here, I got him running at 47k health, 2.5 attack, 2.5 defense, 202 speed, which is pretty slow for Bad L, but with that Frenzy set, it helps pump him along as fast as possible. And we've got a nice 247 accuracy. Next we got Theodore the Savant. I got him in a regen and immortal set. And here we got him at 62k health, 21 attack, 2k defense, a nice 232 speed. I'm not too keen on crit rate. I am more keen on the accuracy. If he does crit, he'll do some decent damage with that 186% crit damage, but it's not too big for me. And for Theodore here, we're really focusing on his poison sensitivity and poison laying, increased speed, and then his chemistry of increasing the duration of all poison debuffs and HP burn debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn, then instantly activates any of those debuffs, which help push along that Ice Golem down. I'm running Yumiko here in just standard build. I just wanted her in speed and accuracy. She's got a nice 271 speed, 58k health, and 352 accuracy, because I do use her in the arena. But we're mostly bringing her for her Dance of Time, which decreases the skills of all ally cooldowns, which makes these runs go pretty fast. And next we've got our Duchess. She's also pretty fast at 267 with 86k HP. And that's really all we're looking for on her, is speed and HP for survivability. Because she's laying down these debuffs for our Seer, who's running at a slow 130, but with a lot of crit rate, decent attack. I'd rather have 3.5, but I just don't have the gear for that right now. And 314 crit damage for her Karma Burn, which is the main thing we're going to use to clear the waves. So we do have a full team setup here for them. Round 1, we got Bad L placed in his continuous heal and poisons. We got Theodore just opening with his A1. Yumiko, we don't have her Dance of Time since she is our fastest champion, so we have that one turned off. We got our Shroud of Souls from Duchess opening up for those extra buffs. And we've got Seer opening up with the Karma Burn. And now to think about it, I should have Theodore the Savant open up with that, but doesn't work until it won't work well in round 3. And we've also got we've got the same setup, except Yumiko opens up with her Dance of Time for round 2. And then round 3, I have turned off Seer's Clan Banner and Karma Burn for round 3, because that enemy max HP will push the Ice Golem into reviving his champions. And we've got Theodore opening up with the Savant's Savvy, and then he'll go right away into Chemistry, and Bad L is just a standard setup. So let's take a look at this run here. And the nice thing is with this team, Duchess is mitigating at 15% damage from all bosses. And Duchess is also bringing the revive for when Theodore did go down there, because he is the wrong affinity. But he just brings so much damage with that poison burn. And between Bad L and their healing sets, they will pretty much stay alive this entire fight. Seer might go down because she's very squishy, but that's okay. You see that Theodore is just doing work on destroying with his chemistry. And a lot of that damage does come from Bad L because he's placing out his poisons too, so when Theodore activates the poison, he takes credit for the damage of the poisons he's placing. And flat stat, and these are straight garbage. So yeah, that's the team I've been running for my stage 25 Golem run. And now we're going to take a quick look here at my Fire Knight team. I don't do Fire Knight 25. I don't find it very efficient for my teams. I do like stage 20 or 21 because I do still like to use the enemy max HPs like Seer and Cold Heart to do that extra damage, because at higher stages than 20 it is capped at 10% damage, so it just helps speed my runs along faster. As you can see here, we're running with Yumiko again. She's our lead again, and she's going to be our reset for our Seer. We've also got Lydia to come in with the drop defense, weaken, and an increased speed. We've got Cold Heart for her Heart Seeker ability. Well, where's my Cold Heart? Where are you, Cold Heart? Yep, we're bringing her in for her Heart Seeker ability and her A1 to help get that Fire Knight shield down. We're also bringing Seer in, again, just mainly for that Karma Burn. And Lydia for the decreased defense, weaken, strengthen, and increased speed, so those buffs can be ripped off. And Yumiko does do the reset. And we've also got our Allure coming in to help keep that turn meter down on that Fire Knight, so he doesn't ever take a turn. But between Cold Heart, Allure, and Yumiko, this will be no problem whatsoever. As far as builds wise, nothing too fancy on these builds. Just for allure, just some accuracy, crit rate, speed, and she's golden. Mastery wise, I just haven't finished filling out her masteries, which we should do that now. And we're going to go with Giant Slayer because she has got that triple hitter on the A1, which will be more effective. We're just going to go down the accuracy because more accuracy. And let's see, do we need that? Yeah, we'll get Laura's Steel for that. And then Evil Eye for decreasing that target's turn meter. And we'll take that. And I'm not really keen on these other ones because she's not really debuffing. She's not really throwing down debuffs. On the off chance, we'll just put that on there for there. So yeah, with this team, we've still got the setup here. Round 1, Yumiko's not using her Dance of Time. Lydia's opening up with the decreased defense, weaken, strengthen, and increased speed. I've turned off Cold Heart's Heartseeker for round 1 and 2. And she'll just go with her standard AI setup. Allure, same with Allure. A1 and A2 are turned off for all 3 rounds. And the Seer is set to use Karma Burn, and I've turned off the Clan Banner but left the Karma Burn on for round 3. Round 3, Cold Heart's just left on standard instructions. I've got Lydia opening up with her Nullification because it is a 2x hitter. And I've turned off the Destiny's Mirror for Yumiko. So let's go in and see this Fire Knight run. Now the one main mastery I do have on Seer is increased speed for each enemy killed. I think that's down the support tree, which does help give her more speed to help her get through, because those initial waves, you saw Yumiko lap her that first go round because she's got so much speed that she's just doubling her turns. But after that second run, Seer's able to cut in before Yumiko can go that second time. But as you can see here, that Fire Knight's turn meter is not going to be going down or getting any higher between Allure, Yumiko, and Cold Heart. And just like that, another flawless victory. I'm not really keen on keeping 5-star gears unless it really stands out to me, so almost all 5-star gears get sold at this point. So for those are the 2 dungeons that we have done so far in the Pythion fragment, and that's the teams I've been running. Been working on a dragon team and a spider team to improve my times. And let's take a quick look here at my arena teams. So let's give it a refresh here. Now my main standard team is this one here. We've got Arbiter, Cornelia, Madame Cerise, and Herndig. My boy Herndig. I use him almost everywhere. Now as we look at our champion, our Arbiter here, I got her going at 313 speed with 70k HP and a nice 236 accuracy to help strip off debuffs with her Enforced Humility. Which then is going to lead into my Madame Cerise, who we've got going at 266 with 601 accuracy. And she's almost always going to be ripping off those buffs, unless, of course, we're going against Mithrala Lifebane. And we've got our Cornelia here, I got her going at 263, just below Madame Cerise. My team is very speed tuned, so no one really ever cuts in unless there's a Valken there to really mess things up. But Cornelia is always going to come in with her A2, Piece of the Deep, and sleep the entire team. Which gives my Herndeg here, who I have running pretty slow, but he's very beastly in damage. 202 speed, 4k attack, 244 crit damage. He comes in and smacks him down with the stasis strike. Now, if I'm going against a team with Death Knight, I might open up with Arcane Tempest, but it's just how I feel, depending on how I feel. So this is one major team. This is my main team for the arena. As far as defenses wise, I set a one-team defense. Makes it very easy to farm my gold medals for my Great Hall, because I'm always constantly using my 25 battles a day because I'm just fluctuating so much. Now today it has been a current restart, but so far I've run 10 runs, 100% win rate, and that's how it is. It's just easier for me than just trying to keep a higher position to constantly flux back and forth. Now, granted, let's see here. When it comes to these Arbiter teams, there's no way you can ever know what that team is like. So let's open up with this one, with the main team, and see how they do. Alright, so we're going first, which means we've got this one in the bag. Drop defense, decrease attack, everyone sleeps. Arbiter wakes up, and we come in with the smickety smack, and everyone lays down. Now there's this team which seems a little tanky. Deliana and Drexar pose a little threat, so I do have a side team I like to run here that I've been playing around with. I'm leaning in with Yumiko, or my Arbiter, Yumiko, Mithrala, and Ruel. And it's been a very fun team to play with just because Hex is still coming into the game. But I find it very fun to play with Hex. And Ruel, the Huntsmaster, hits like a truck. And Yumiko is locking out the entire team. So Mithrala is going to place the hexes on the entire team. And Ruel comes in and lays them down. Another little fun team I've been playing with. And now the only two on that team that are actually speed tuned is Arbiter and Yumiko, but I'm not really worried about it because Yumiko is almost always going to lock them out. So, well, let's give this one a try, see what it's like, and then we're going to switch over to the free play count so we can give you all an update on that one too. Oh, looks like we've lost this one. Abyss is going to come in and just smickety smackety us. Oh my gosh, we have survived. It is a miracle. We're just going to go ahead and put him in the shadows. Push her up. Oh my goodness. Are we going to win, guys? Will we win this? I think we might win this. Oh. There I thought it was a loss. My gosh. Mithrala coming in with the save on that one. You know, we'll do this one more time and just show how overpowered Ruel can be, even against Ultimate Death Knight. Demitha might show us a little trouble if she goes first, but she ain't even close to going first. But as you all know, the too awesome to die passive mitigates so much damage because of all single attacks, but Ruel is attacking all enemies 2 times, completely ignoring that passive. Everyone's on cooldown, everyone's got Hex, and we come in with the Smickety Smack. And they've laid down. Such a great team, such a fun little comp to play with. And with that being said, also the Clan v Clan drops tomorrow. Looks like there are no personal war rewards this time, which is great. Getting sick of personal rewards. But the one thing I am excited for is to finish booking out my Gottfried Brass class and getting this concuss all the way maxed out. 100% chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn on a 3-turn cooldown, as well as his Brass Clad block damage and stun placing ability. He's I have his masteries done, but I'm just waiting to max out his skills before I go to his masteries. But he's been such a hard carry for my Doom Tower progression that I would be probably struggling a little bit more if it wasn't for him constantly stunning the waves. But guys, let me switch over to my free-to-play account and we'll be right back. Alright guys, here I am back on my free-to-play account. You can see level 26. My Mana Flower free-to-play account. Just going to give everybody a quick rundown of where we're at with it. We are progressing along well with these Arbiter missions. We're at 63 of 76. We're actually going to go ahead and grab these while we're at it. Alright, so we're looking to get those 300 gems because we're looking to get masteries, complete masteries for my first champion, Galek here. I'm going to say this again and again. I don't like Galek. He's an okay champion. If I had my pick of a beginner starter champion, it would be Aethel at the top and Kael second. But that's just me. But as you can see here, we do have Galek currently at 40. We got 3 pieces of the login lifesteal set going on him right now. This is our 3rd day. And then we do have our Lady Quillen from the promo code. She's been okay, not too great. I've got nothing. She hasn't piqued my interest. I wouldn't build her out on my main account. But this attacks all enemies and places a 30% increased crit damage on all allies for 2 turns. Has been very nice. I'm slowly working my way to hopefully getting potions to start ascending her. I do need to build her up with more crit rate because she does have pretty low crit rate right now. And a lot of her abilities are crit rate centered. And here we also got a War Priest. She's a 4-starred. She's been my little healer for now. Heals all target allies by 20% of their max HP and then heals all allies except to the target by 10% of the target's max HP, which has been nice, keeping everyone alive for dungeons and everything else. And nothing in the shop yet. So, progression-wise, we've already 3-starred 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the normal campaign. We've barely just got into the Brimstone path, and I am using mostly a full team for this, for these runs, and they are auto. I don't bat an eye at it unless I have a feeling they're gonna fail you, but I don't believe they're gonna fail. And the one thing with starting this free-to-play challenge, As it is, I've forgotten how slow it was, but it's once you get past the slow part, it becomes fast. Ooh, Lord Shazar on his bombs. But as you can see, full auto. We've already done stage 2. Don't need that piece of gear. We're hoping to get up to 210 stars because these extra gems will be very nice in helping getting masteries. I've been slowly working on challenges here. As you can see, I'm on part 3 of 5 for the champions. We need to summon some champions here. And we are going to do that in this episode here, doing a few sacred shard pulls. I don't care that it's not 1% chance to pull a legendary. I'm just looking for more champions at this point. As you can see on artifacts, we're at 4 of 10. Dungeons, we're on 2 of 5. And the arena, we're just waiting for that one person to give us the defense win for our arena. And for our defensive team, we've got Galek, Lady Quillen, Valerie, and War Priest. Now I am sitting here in Silver 1, but I'm sure once I wake up I will be lower. Maybe? It's been fairly easy down. I don't remember Arena being so easy back when I first started playing Raid Shadow Legends. Just a little over 2 years ago is when I first started playing. But we have Valerie in a shield set, which helped mitigate a lot of that damage. And so we're going to come in with the heal. When Lady Quillen does get off, it is nice to have that extra boost of turn meter in the arena. And teams like Ronda Rousey do pose somewhat of a challenge. It's not too bad, but it is a little more challenging with Ronda in here because she is coming in with massive hits. She makes quick work of that shield buff that we have. And when it comes down to it, I just straight attack her. I don't heal, I don't go for anything else. But since we got that freeze off, we got nothing to worry about. Alright, and dungeon progress wise, we're already on stage 6 of the Arcane Keep. We are on stage 6 of the Spirit Keep. Stage 6 of Magic Keep. Stage 5 of Force Keep. And stage 6 of the Void Keep. Oops. Minotaur, we've done full auto up on stage 4. We can full auto stage 6 of the Ice Golem. Haven't been able to get a stage run on the Spider yet. And the Dragon, we can auto run stage 5. So we have been making good progress on the free-to-play account. We are looking, like I said, we're hoping to get masteries up to 800 gems so we can unlock all of Galek's masteries, which will bring a lot more damage to the team, a lot more survivability. As you can see here, we are on day we've done 3 days so far. Tomorrow we're getting a new book, and it does look like the random clan I joined is not eligible for CVC. And on the Ronda chase tomorrow, we're getting our 4-star lifesteal helmet, which will go directly on Galek, which will increase his survivability tenfold and make farming dungeons a lot more easier. As far as progression, we've gotten all the way up to 25. We're looking to hit 30 by tomorrow so we can get another 50 gems, all for those masteries. And at some point we will unlock the gem mine. It'll be masteries for Galek, then straight to the gem mine. And we did use a new promo code, the Ronda Rousey promo code. And then we're going to put in another one tomorrow for more stuff. As you can see here, we've got some multi-battles, XP, brews. We're going to be hanging on to these brews for as long as we can, because energy keeps rolling in these early stages. And I promise you guys here, we're gonna pull these 5 ancient shards, and hopefully we can get something juicy. Alright, Boltsmith. Okay. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 15% chance of placing a decreased speed. Books up to 25%. Okay. Places an increased crit rate and increased crit damage buff on this champion and grants an extra turn. Attacks one enemy and will ignore 30% of the target's defense. Boltsmith, you are bolting your way towards being a food champion. Alright, shard number 2. Oh, we got a Lego! Iron Brago! No way! We got an Iron Brago on our first Lego pull for the free-to-play account. This is huge, guys. Huge! Attacks one enemy. Has a 20% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. His A2, we got a Fearless Charge here. Places it a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 3 turns. One of the only champs in the game, I believe, that does have the increased defense for 3 turns. He is going right to the top of my list for a clan boss team right here. He also has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn, and a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 2 turns instead if the target has 2 or more debuffs. Guys, I can't believe we pulled the Iron Brago. Alright, and we've got his A3. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Also places a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns if Iron Brago is under any increased defense buff. Guys, he is going to be phenomenal for pushing this account. Phenomenal. Alright, and his passive. Increase the defense of all allies by 10% of this champion's defense. Like, this is huge. 2 shards is all I've pulled ancient-wise, and we've got ourselves an Iron Brago. And we have also got the increased ally defense in Doom Tower battles by 34%. I mean, if I get a second gold, I'll be impressed. But I don't think I will. We've got the Ogre and Jailer. Attacks one enemy, removing a random buff from the target. Attacks one enemy, 40% chance of stealing 2 buffs. Attacks one enemy, damage increases by 20% if the target has no active buffs. Plain Jane simple. Ogre and Jailer, you're jailed to food. Alright, we got an Acolyte here. What do we got with Acolyte? Attack one enemy, fills this champion's turn meter by 25%. Okay. Attacks one enemy. 75% decreasing the target's turn meter by 50%. Okay. Removes all debuffs on all allies on a 4 turn. Interesting. He could be used as a cleanser. A really cheap cleanser in Doom, or for the clan boss. We'll see what I do with him. I'm not sure yet. And let's see what I get for my 5th ancient. Ooh, we got purple. A Chancellor Yasmin. What does we got for her? Attacks one enemy. Places an extra hit if the target has no active buffs. Heals an ally by 40% of their max HP. Heals by 60% instead if the ally has 50% or less. Okay. Your Lulling Chant has a 50% chance of removing all buffs from all enemies and places a sleep debuff for 1 turn on all enemies who have active buffs. Okay. Increase ally speed in all battles. Now that will be useful. We will be putting her, along with the Iron Brago, on the top of the list of champions that are being leveled up. Guys, I can't believe we got the Iron Brago. This is amazing. And then in just a few more days, we're going to get the Ronda Rousey. So anyway, guys, that's my update here. And tournament-wise, I am leading the tournament here, the novice tournament. As you can see, first place, 1955. If for some reason McDougal06 comes up and beats me, that's okay. I'll take the gems. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. If you guys have anything you need from me, let me know. I'll reach out, and take care and have a good night.